Hey everybody, welcome back to XG Wolverine's Place. I'm James, and today, as you can see, we've got the old KW sitting out. We got the old flat deck, old heavy haul. But what we're here for, if you notice, in the lower left, right, we've gotten some changes going on here. So, we're just gonna take a gander at some of these deals. We're gonna press F1. So we've got the status. All right, we'll monkey with controls here directly, but you know, as you can see, there's your controls. A little bit more easier to adjust and get to, but we don't worry about that so much because our controls are already laid out. So you know, we got a wheel, we got a pedals, we got a shifter. We got all that stuff, so we're good to go on the controls. But back to where we want to be. So we got job details. We don't have a job yet. We might do. I don't know. We might do one. I might get a load just for giggles. So down here on the left hand side, it says no delivery in progress. Damage. Our damage, we're at 4%, and we're at 3% on the trailer. So, you know, that's kind of nice to see that in the initial F1 screen. Local regulations, this is kind of new. We're still in Louisiana because we finished up our exploring stuff and I just haven't moved out yet. Oh, let's see. Louisiana, the city limit, the city is 30 miles an hour. The local roads is 55. So, you know, I mean, that's pretty respectable. Like, we follow that. I mean, we got a whole speedo we can look at, but yeah, we don't even bother with speedometer. What's the speedometer? I mean, the truck will do 110 mile an hour. That's what we're doing. Don't believe me? Just watch. All right, so I've went ahead and hit the widgets button. This will allow us to kind of see what's going on as far as our widgets are concerned. Our driver's side mirror is disabled. We don't need it because we got the driver's side mirror that's actually on the truck. Let's see. Passenger side mirror is enabled, as you can see right here. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I think you can see that. It's above my head. It's roch dark. Ish, I think. Maybe. Something. Who knows? Let's see. Keep mirrors hidden. We're gonna check that, see what that does. See, I don't know what that does, but we're gonna leave it alone. It hides the mirrors, obviously. I do realize that. For those smarty ones that want to come in the comment section and go, well, duh, it hides your mirrors. Tachyometer is over here. So I don't think we can do that while we're in this screen, but that's fine. Indicators, they're enabled. Navigation, enabled. Interior infotainment is enabled. So what we're going to do is I'm going to hit that. It says interior infotainment display for navigation. Now, it does have that, which is cool. Let's see. Company messages enabled. Not so much worried about that. Automatic parking. When you reach your destination, a widget will be displayed, allowing you to skip parking. We do that on occasion, so it's kind of nice that it's going to be displayed. The background opacities of our screens. So there's that, or we can take it all the way down, make them ghosted. I think for me, I don't know. I think we'll try 50, but I kind of like leaving it 100%, so that way, as you guys are watching, it's not as hard for y'all to see the speedometer that's over there on the left and whatnot, right here, for the mousies, or the GPS to see where I'm going wrong. Because you never know. Sometimes I might be wrong. Keep widgets hidden. So you can hide those, but I mean, what's the point, right? I mean, there's really no point. So all of these items down here at the bottom, apparently they pop up as things happen. So that's that as far as the new widgets layout is concerned. So we'll hit this question mark here. So indicators, turn indicators, headlights, high beams, adaptive cruise, fuel tank, lane departure warning, lane keeping support. We do not worry about that. I drove a pickup truck in real life with that lane keeping assisted cruise. Boss, I was ready to punch someone. Like, dude, I don't need you driving for me, bro. I'm just letting you know that. And then what makes it worse is if you've got that engaged and you just you let your hands kind of relax for a second. If you don't give that forced feedback to the wheel to let the wheel know, hey boss, I'm still here. It's like, what are you doing? Why are you even doing this? Just get out of my way. Give me old school cruise where I just push a button and I go. That's all I need. I do not need that extra shenanigans. Transmission damage, engine damage, hazard warning lights, light beacon, differential lock, air brake pressure, and wipers are your indicators. So yeah, that's kind of neat that they have all that there now. Like I said, it's kind of whatever it is. So there's your mirrors. You can still cycle through those. Excuse me. I'm on keyboard, so I cycle through with F2. I can turn that off, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on. See, it used to give me just little bits and pieces, right? So there's this for, F4 for your adjustments. You adjust seats, mirrors, lights, and the UI mirrors. So we're going to go back to this because, I think that's it, though. I really do. I don't see anything else that would lead me to go, hey, yeah, why not? So, yeah. And as you can see, it's also redone the hints. So, they're a little bit more streamlined. This one here, they're up at the top now, dead center. So I don't have my mouse to show you. But anyhow, yeah. But you can see to repair, upgrade, or paint your truck or trailer, press enter or hat switch right, which for me is the right arrow button on my wheel. So that's what the hat switch means. So yeah, those are the different things. We'll push in the old clutch, we'll fire up the old truck. Now see, I'll throw on the parking brakes, old air brakes, and you can see that change because I just pushed it up into first gear. So it says parking brake engaged. Use the following key to disengage. Space or button 6. Well, I used the button on the wheel. So, those are the little changes they've made. I think the little changes are kind of cool. Let's see what we got here because they said that you have different views while inside and outside. So, I don't see anything where it's going to be any different per se. Tachometer, keep mirrors, passenger. So yeah, interior infotainment. So I can turn that off. So that's the biggest thing. Like, I can turn that off and whatnot if I wanted to. But I leave it on because whatever, doesn't matter. So there's really, I might have to look into it. Okay. So it does still give you a little bit of stuff to deal with. As far as your drivers and everything. If you wanted to ditch the speedometer, I'm pretty sure you could turn all that back off. Let's see, tachometer, enabled, disabled. Okay, so there we go. That's how you do those changes. Okay, so yeah. All right, so the mirror enabled only in interior. So then when I switch to the outside of the truck, then that mirror will stay, it'll go off. And then when I come back, it'll be there. So that actually ain't bad. I kind of like that. So I've changed it over to only an interior. Let's see. Indicators enabled. Yeah, we'll switch that to only an interior. Navigation. Now I don't know if I only an exterior. Let's change that. So now you can see really what we got going on as far as that goes. Now I've changed it to only an exterior because I want to test a theory. In theory, I should still be able to bring it up. In theory. So that actually could work. But yeah. I kind of like that. I kind of like the idea that when you're here, you've got everything you need, and then when you go outside the truck, boom. Mirror goes away and the GPS comes back. Oops. That's no buenos. There we go. Alright, so our trailer is now recoupled. So now we're here. Now let's see if I hit F5. So it doesn't. From what I can see, no matter what you hit, yeah, it doesn't come back. You literally have to you have to hit that. So I can hit F6 and that's what pops this menu back up. So because I do drive a lot in interior and in the exterior, I'm going to leave that on enabled, which leaves it on both. So yeah, that's not so bad as far as that goes. I think it's pretty nice, to be fair. So let's go check out some of the old physicas. All right, well, apparently that happened. So anyhow, it is what it is. We're going to do this. I'm going to pull over. I'm going to just pull over here. Okay. So we just unhooked the trailer. I want to be able to see the flexing of the tractor and whatnot. So, yeah, we're just going to do that. All right. So let's take a look and see what she does here, because the tractor's supposed to do some kind of new flexing deal. The axles, at least, are supposed to do a flex. Okay, let's just... That's a good spot to do that with. So, and as you can see, if you look, see how the tractor's now castered over and whatnot. You can actually see how the axles shift. Used to, they didn't do that. We're going to let it roll forward slightly and just watch as she goes through the motions here. And yeah, I mean, you can see, I mean, that's pretty severe that she does that, but yeah. So, I mean, you got to see all the way she did that and everything. We're going to be out here on this road to see if there's any real bouncy bounces. Okay, so there is some. Okay. Alright, so now we're out here, and we're out here off the road, actually. We're just cruising along out here. So, I mean, this will actually give us a nice little bit to see and do and everything else. I think it's kind of neat that they didn't Invisiwall this area out here. Okay, so they did. It is Invisiwall this far. But you can also see again, when we do this, see how the axles start to really, how they start to really arch. I only came here because I knew this was going to be a good area to test this. I mean, so yeah, I think it's actually really nice. So yeah, that's pretty much that as far as the arching of the wheels and everything else goes. I mean, it's really impressive how it does it. And then of course, again, you know, I've got the wheels, so I feel the vibrations in the wheel, but you know, let's look inside the cab and you can see how hard over everything gets. See, we're doing, and you would never do 50 mile an hour flipping gravel road. At least I would. Now watch. So yeah, you could see how that slid and whatnot on the gravel. Obviously, it would have slid on the pavement too, but what I wanted you to see was how hard everything is whenever how it turns. So you can see how much the tractor rolls and everything. And then of course, if you look in the mirrors, you can see the dust and all that, but that's been that way for the last little while, so it's not that, you know, not like that's brand new. But you also see how my camera pivots with inside the truck, how the tractor's kind of rolled over slightly, but my camera's different. So yeah, I mean, this is, it's very neat how they did this and how they went about pulling it off to give you the various looks and everything else. So, I mean, hey, why not? But then when you go inside like this, you can see how the truck rolls, how it goes uphill and whatnot. And then when you go back like this, you can see how it wants to roll backwards the other way and everything, which is really, I mean, it's kind of cool when you think about it from that standpoint of it gives you the immersion. See, I mean, granted, it's still a game, but still, they're trying to improve the immersion aspect of it as far as how the vehicle rolls and its body roll and everything. That was one of the new things that came out with this update. And again, you see how everything is, and you see how it bounces when you come back down. So I mean, that's pretty cool. Now let's do what I like to do. Let's go ahead and take it back out on the road, and let's get the trailer, and let's go out on the road, and let's go ahead and let's go ahead and smash up some cars like we like to do. Okay, yeah, quick pit stop here before we get on the road and do the smash ups and see what kind of collision physics have changed. I wanted to come to the garage. So this right here, this is the revamp of our garages. Now I'll insert a clip of what my previous garage looked like Now, and I rolled by here because I wanted you guys to see. This is what the old garage looks like. So this is my terminal, basically, in this particular area. So this is what we see as of right now.
Let's find a new route.
We'll roll up in here so that way everybody can kind of see what the inside looks like. Kind of show you around a little bit. Because I've never really done a tour, but I figure with 158 coming, they're changing the garages around, so we kind of get an idea of what things look like now. So this is what the inside of my garage looks like. I mean, and this is the way they've been for forever. I mean, I got into the game back in 2018, I believe it was. So, you know, this is what we've seen in our main garages for ages. So I can rest here. Let's see. Yeah, see, I can rest. And then you roll up a little bit further. Come on. Come on, baby. See, that would be nice if I could make repairs. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I'm in a garage, and I can't even use my tools to fix my own truck. There we go. But as you can see, so let's see. Yeah, this is management of the garage. So there is no actual working to it, you know? There's no work you can do. I mean, the doors obviously roll up, which is really cool. I don't know why there's a raggedy Volvo sitting back over there, considering the fact all of my trucks are Kenworths, with the exception of personal trucks, and I only own, as of now, one Volvo. Technically, I own 1, 2, 3. I own 3 Volvos. 4. I own 4 Volvos, technically. Because Volvo owns Mack. So I have 3 Mack trucks. I got the regular Anthem, the blacked out edition Anthem, and I've got an older Mack. I think it's not the Model R, I don't think. I don't remember which one it is. It might be. Anyhow, that's not important. But a couple of those Mack trucks with the Volvo, and there you are. So yeah, I mean, to me it would be nice if you could actually do all this and have these garages to do more than just, you know, oh, it looks pretty. I mean, it'd be cool if I could actually see, like, personal trucks, for instance. You know, if I go to a garage that has personal trucks in it, I could sit there and see my personal truck sitting there. I think that'd be really cool. This is a fuel station. Obviously, we can get fuel. And as far as I can tell, there is no difference in price between buying fuel at your own station or buying at a truck stop. I think it might be a little tiny bit cheaper, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it is what it is. So yeah, that's a little bit of a tour of the garage. When the new garage comes out, I'll put a tour of the new garage up. Okay, so now that you've seen what the previous version looked like, this is what we're looking like nowadays. I mean, it's kind of trip, man. You got a fuel island out here, and I did do a little bit of research, come to find out, yes, the fuel islands at the truck company headquarters, those fuel islands actually, the fuel's cheaper. So, yeah, you do get a discount on fuel at your own base of operations. I thought that's how it was, but I honestly couldn't remember, to be fair. So, I mean, this is a level, this is the 5-bay garage, so this is the 3rd tier, the highest tier of what you can buy. I I gotta be honest, I like the lack of clutter. I do. Like, I mean, you got enough real estate to drive around out here and have some fun with it. I mean, it's super nice. Plus, it looks like you can park rigs over here. That would be pretty cool if you could see trucks parked in your area and whatnot. Knock some paint off of that now. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy how much they've changed it and how it goes from having a big old brick wall to having just a fence. To me, that looks cool. I genuinely like it. It's honestly, it looks like a fire station, to be fair. I mean, it really looks like a 5-bay firehouse is what it looks like. So let's roll inside the garage, see what kind of changes they've made in here. And the doors still automatically roll up, which they should. This is crazy. We're going to get centered up a little bit more because I've got this long trailer. So, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of excited for it. Okay. So, as you can see, let's do this. Okay. So, as you can see, this is what the new setup looks like. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, obviously, it looks like you got a pit underneath this bay here. And then over here, it looks like a pit. A pit with a dyno, bro. All right, I'm liking that. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is like a dyno. I'm not gonna say it's a dyno, but that's what it looks like. It's set up, man. She is set up. It's a lot cleaner. It's a lot more efficient. It looks like. Now, it's a 4-post lift. And theoretically, it might be a lift for your semi-truck. Theoretically. I gotta say, I think it's really cool what they've done here as far as the cleanliness of everything and the orderliness of it all. I mean, it is very, very nice. And yes, this is an oil change pit or a driveline pit, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I mean, they did put some. They put some detail into it. Look at the stairs, folks. So yeah. Let's see. Right, so we hit that. So this right here will tell you what this garage is specifically. Now, obviously, this garage that we're in is, let's go to map view. It's right here. So this is one of my Louisiana garages. Now, mind you, I don't have enough trucks to fill up all my garages. I mean, you know, I could fill every one of them up. I could get a mod that gives me enough drivers to accommodate everything. Yeah. So I could sell this garage, which that's interesting. Can you economy summary? I'm just going to see what happens. I've never sold a garage before. So we're going to sell it. Okay. And then... company branding. That's not... garage purchase. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, so right here. So they say there's 3 levels of garages. I have never seen the 3rd level because this is supposed to be like a 1-bay setup. So what we're going to do is we're going to purchase this because I've only seen the 3-bay and the 5-bay, right? That's the ones I've always seen. I've never seen anything else. I guess it's because I have so many trucks and drivers and I own all these garages that, you know, it is what it is. But we're going to buy. I want to see what they did for the 3-bay. Okay. All right. So we bought this garage. I should still be sitting in it, which is funny. Okay. So I'm not sitting in it. It did actually move me out of the garage. But yeah, let's fly around it and see. Alright, so this right here, this is the approach on it, which, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's nowhere near as fancy and sexy as the first one, you know, that we saw, the 5-bay. But, you know, hey, I mean, it does give it a look. I mean, I do like the idea that all the junk is out of the way. It's out back. I mean, you know, it's not bad at all. I mean, you've got a massive parking lot here. So, yeah, you could definitely park a truck or 2 in here. Going inside, obviously there's the garage manager icon. So, yeah, I mean, it's got some of the same stuff. It's a little bit different with its way of being done. So, yeah, I mean, hey, why not? Okay. Let's see here. So yeah, see, you don't get the ability to downgrade it to the single. You can only upgrade it. You can only buy the 3-truck garage, which is fine. At the end of the day, I want to have all of it. So yeah. I'm not worried about that. Y'all know. All right. So as you can see, it moves the truck back outside the garage, but again, now you're back to the 5-bay setup and everything like that. So, I mean, it's cool. I like it. I mean, again, I own every garage in the game, so it is what it is. But yeah, I do. I like the way they've laid it out. I do. It honestly, it makes me want to come back and visit more. I like the fact that it actually looks like an office on the left-hand side at the top. That looks pretty cool because you can see what looks like blinds in the windows. You see doors. I mean, it looks legit. So, you know, and the fact that it doesn't say company headquarters anymore, or truck headquarters anymore, which is really nice. So yeah, I mean, I'm very much pleased with it. And, yeah, there we are. On to the crashing, bashing, and smashings. And if you hear the turbos, they did some throttle adjustments and everything, which is great because now you get to hear the actual sounds. Right? So we're hooked and booked. But if you hear me getting on the throttle a little bit and crashing into Jeeps. Okay, so that happened. Because they did change collision. Oh my God. Look at that. All right, let's line up on this one, see if we can do the same thing. Oh, we caught it! Almost. That was cool. Not even gonna lie, that was pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at with that as far as all the shenanigans are concerned. You can clearly see that we got some damage down in the lower left-hand corner of the screen here, below where it says 69 mile an hour. So yeah. But as far as it goes, it looks like everything, the changes they've made have been subtle, but they've been good. I don't know what else to say about it. I truly think the changes they've made have been for the betterment of the game, quality of life. I mean, plus, you know, when you put a new painted coat on your GPS, why not? So, yeah. Okay, so, you know, in real life, we died. But luckily enough, it's not real life. So, yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else to do with it, other than to say I'm pleasantly pleased with all the changes made, and I think it looks great. I really and truly do. So, on that note, thank you guys for watching, and if you don't mind, you know, drop me some comments. Tell me what you like about the new changes that have been made to ATS, the upgrades, if you will. Are you a fan of the widget system? Are you a fan of the idea that you can turn certain things off when you're inside the truck, turn them on when you're outside the truck, or vice versa? Are you happy with that, or do you just like it the old way? The new cluster in the lower right hand corner for the GPS and all, it's gonna take some getting used to. Honestly, I'm just being very true about it. It's gonna take getting used to for me, because I'm used to all my stuff being on the right hand side. Now I got to get used to paying attention to fuel and everything else on the left hand side. So, you know, but it'll be all right in time. We'll be fine with it. And yeah. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. I'm out of here.